start without any further delay. We'll start the session. So, CISSP, it's a premier certification. It's a gold standard certification in information security. So, anyway, you know the criteria, right? So for writing CSSP, you should have minimum 5 years of experience, and you should work in any of the two domains.
Right.
Yeah. And if you are in information security officer or CISO, irrespective of your position, you can write this exam. So this is a vendor neutral certification. So, so what is the benefit of writing CSSP? Since you are from US, right? You know, it's mainly a US centric actually. So it is having that brand value. So nowadays, if you are going for any interview or any, if you are telling I am CSSP certified, no, the the respect you are getting is entirely different because compared to all other certification in the market like CSAM, CISA, these things, no, CSSP is having it is the topmost. It's very it's not easy to gain, but once you have that certification, no, what you call, you will be a thorough expert in all the 8 domains. Okay, so CSSP comes with 8 domains. So it starts with security and risk management, then asset security, security architecture, then communication and network, identity and access management, security assessment, security operations, software development. So almost all the domains are coming in CSSP. If you go for any other certification like CSAM, this and all, what you call it, it's a limited. So CSSP is a techno managerial certification. So so you have to you might have heard, right? You need to think like a manager, and but along with that, you should have a technical knowledge also, very important. So coming to the exam pattern, so CSSP exam is 3 hours. Earlier it was 4 hours. Previously it was 3 hours. Then they changed to 4 hours. Now again they changed to 3 hours. Okay, and so you have to score 700 out of 1,000 points. So if you are good at, if you are going very well, sometimes the exam will stop at 125. So otherwise, you may get some more 50 questions, 25 questions extra. So that will be there. So that 50 questions, no, sometimes there won't be any. Sorry, 25 questions, there won't be any answers. That will be a research questions. Okay. So, and this exam, you cannot write it from your home. You have to go to the PSNU center and write. So that's the thing. And the exam fee, right? It's a $749. And right now there is an offer is going on, as per understanding, that is called peace of mind. So if you pay $199 extra, you will get one more attempt.
Okay.
Yeah. And so what is the advantage of peace of mind means, suppose if you pass in this one, it will be well and good. In case if you fail also, you will get one more attempt. So that will act as an insurance kind of thing. Like in Microsoft, there was that one shot offer, second shot offer was there, no, similar way. Okay. So this IC square, this exam, no, this is a CAT-based exam. CAT means computer adaptive test. So so if you make first question right, then you will get little difficult question the next. So like that, the computer program will evaluate your knowledge, how good you are. As I showed you in the previous this one, no, earlier. So the questions you can expect from the weightage will be like this, but the questions will come randomly. You may not be knowing from where the question will be. So it will be mix and match will be there. And the important thing, yeah, this I told, no, you should have 5 years experience and minimum. And you have minimum 5 years experience. You should work in any of the two domains. This is the criteria.
And
And
how do they validate? How do they validate that whether we have 5 years experience or not?
even after passing your exam, someone should have to endorse you. The
Got it.
endorsement is required. Suppose if I know you, so
Mm-hmm.
you can give my first name and my email ID. Then there will be a notification mail will come to me. So
Mm-hmm.
I will endorse it. So before
Got
endorsement, so once you
Mm-hmm.
have to, you have to pay after clearing the exam. Within 2 days, you will get an announcement mail from IC Square. First, if you pass, you will get a report immediately. You are professionally passed. Then
Mm-hmm.
after 2 days or 1 week, you will get one more email. Then IC Square officially will announce you are professionally passed. Sorry,
Yeah.
you are passed. So
Okay. Mm-hmm.
they will analyze the video recording, everything. They'll ensure that you are passed. Then after that, you
Okay.
have to pay the annual maintenance fee. I think
Okay.
then then they will issue the sorry if, no before that you have to do this process endorsement. So in that
Okay.
endorsement, you have to give a, I mean, you have to upload your resume, you have to give
Mm-hmm.
the evidences. Suppose if you work
Got
in an ABC company, you have to give
it.
one person, I mean, email ID, contact
Mm-hmm.
number, and then reference. So like that. Suppose if you don't know, also you just give some details, and
Mm-hmm.
you have to complete it. Suppose sometimes we may what you call now you are having 20 years experience. First company
Mm-hmm.
contact person, getting the contact person details very difficult. So what you can do means you can refer the company name and give some
Mm-hmm.
details. So what they are
Okay.
telling that they will do some random audit. Okay.
Okay.
So
Mm-hmm.
but we have to be we have to be genuine. We have to give all the information. That's very, very important.
Right. Mm.
And once you
But
completed,
it's only for last 5 years, right? So right
yeah,
now I'm with
last 5 years, if you want, you can
yeah.
that's
Mm.
what you call, this is required. Why we are telling them, sometimes they will do the
Mm.
random auditing. So sometimes
Okay.
your name it is coming in the audit list. They may cross check
Mm-hmm.
why it is so. Then they will, some person will contact your company and they will validate. Okay,
Okay. Got it.
so that is the reason we have to in ISAC and all, not that much stringent, but IC Square
Mm-hmm.
is following the stringent rules. So
Got it.
we have to follow this thing. After
Yeah.
completing all this endorsement, then they will you can what you call, you can pay the annual maintenance fee, and then they will issue the certificate. And within 1 month or 2 months, you will get the original certificate by courier with
Okay.
that badge and all they'll get.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's all about this this exam.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, after the exam, only the real journey starts. Actually, so you have to pay the 120 dollar as an annual maintenance fee.
Mm-hmm.
It's $50 for CC. This
Mm-hmm.
exam, it's $120 annual maintenance fee, and
Okay.
one to I mean. Yeah, 120 CP is also required. CP means continuous professional education. So
Okay.
you have to maintain. So 3 years you have to maintain 120 CP. That is very easy, not that much difficult. Actually,
Okay.
if you are taking any new certification in the industry, you may get 40 CPs. Or if you attend any webinar or seminar, then you can download and you can upload that artifact in their portal. Then with
Mm-hmm.
1 hour, one CPs. So like that, you will
Okay.
get the point. Okay,
Got it.
so
Got it.
we will start one session. So we'll start with the domain one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And how does like you want me to take the notes of the
no,
session
not
every time?
required. I will share you the materials and all, whatever available material. I mean, basic materials
Okay.
I can share. I think. Okay,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm, okay.
So
Then you can go ahead.
yeah,
Yeah. Mm.
yeah. So you see how you want, whether you want theory or practicals. So I'm ready. I'm okay with that. Okay, since you are
Mm-hmm.
an experienced person, so just so different three types of learning methodologies there, right? First one is education, next is training, third one is awareness. So what is
Mm-hmm.
education? Education means it's a lengthy process, right? So, for example, before, it is like you are driving a car, right? So, before driving the car, you are reading the manual, right? How to drive a car. So, that is, we
Mhm.
can say, it's an education or it's a lengthy process. Okay. So, training
Mhm.
means you are practicing how to drive a car. Awareness
Mhm.
means where to apply brake and following the rules and regulation. That is called awareness. Okay.
Mhm.
So now what we are doing means we are studying CSSP. So we will do all this exercise. Okay. This is
Mhm.
you should know. So the domain
Mhm.
first domain consists of confidentiality in the you should understand the security principles like CIA and then
Mhm.
non-reputation. So I'll be quickly covering these things. Okay.
Mhm.
So first, basic this CIA is called fundamental principle of information security, right? This is called the cornerstones of information security, right? So without CIA, there is no information security, right? So
Mhm.
right, CIA triad. So C
Yes.
means confidentiality. Confidentiality means keeping the information secret. Integrity
Mhm.
means only authorized people should make changes. If unauthorized people make changes, then the integrity will go. And
Mhm.
availability means information should be available whenever required, right? So that is called availability. Okay.
Mhm.
So opposite of confidentiality is disclosure. Opposite of availability is destruction. Opposite of integrity is alteration, right? So opposite of
Mhm.
CAA is DAD. Clear?
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mhm.
These are basics, right? Yeah. So next, what you should know means. So next concept, important concept, what we should know is actually IAAA or ITETRA-A. So first I stands for identification. What is identification? Identification means
RK, sorry, one
uh,
second. This meeting is recording. We are recording this meeting, right? So, like after the call, will you share the recording to me?
yeah, first things you should know is what is identification. Identification means claiming the identity, right? So I am showing my ID card. I am RK, right? So I am showing my ID cards for RK. That is called identification. Next step
Mm-hmm.
is authentication. Authentication means proving the identity, right? While entering the password, right? So I'm showing that this I am RK. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so that's called authentication. Next process is authentication authorization. Authorization means checking the person whether he is having the right permission to perform that particular activity. That is called authorization. Next A is auditing.
Mm-hmm.
Auditing. Next, last one is accountability. Okay, this you should understand. First one is identification, authentication, authorization, auditing, and accountability. I'll come in detail, just understand this. So in this
Mm-hmm.
authentication, we have single factor authentication. Single factor authentication means like you are only one method you are using, right? Authentication purpose, we are using password, PIN number, or this method. Then this is called single factor authentication. If you are using one, two or more, two or more
Mm-hmm.
method, then it is called multi-factor authentication. So in
Mm-hmm.
multi-factor authentication, you should know what is, first one is something you know. Something you know is your password, PIN number, and passphrase, right?
Mm-hmm.
So some next is something you have. Something as your hard token or soft token. In your phone,
Mm-hmm.
you may be installing Microsoft Authenticator or Verizon Authenticator. This and all act as a something you have, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then last
Mm-hmm.
one is something you are. That is your voice, your photo, your retina scan, your palm, this and all acting as a something you are. And one more
Mm-hmm.
concept is there, that is somewhere you are based upon your geographical location. What
Mm-hmm.
you call authentication will happen. That is called somewhere you are. Right. For example, if now you are in US, right? You move to India, automatically your Gmail tell that from so and so location the person is what you call, your account is trying to access. Do you want to allow,
Okay.
or you want to, is it you, like that you will be getting a notification? No, how it is happening, it is based upon this geolocation tracking by Google. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so that's another concept. Okay, so this is clear, right? Identification, authentication, authorization. Next concept you should know is actually non-repudiation. Okay, non-repudiation means denying, what do you call it? Repudiation means denying something. Okay, in practical world, I am giving you a check, right? In that I am signing and I am giving the check. Later, I cannot tell that that sign is not mine, right? So that is in normal world. So similarly, in digital world, suppose you have Aadhaar card number, right? So in the Aadhaar card, you can generate the Aadhaar card from internet itself. In the below, there is a sign is there. So that sign is called digital signature, right? That is verified by UID of UID, right? Unique Authority of India. So that is means they are digitally signed. So that will shows that authenticity. Later they cannot tell that it is not theirs, right? That is called non-repudiation. Non-repudiation. I will give another example. In WhatsApp, you after reading the message, if you enable that, that option, after reading the message, you will get a 2 tick mark, right? That will shows that the other person received the message, he read the message, right? Later he cannot tell that I didn't read the message. Okay, these are all example for non-repudiation. Clear?
Yeah.
Next term is privacy. Privacy means it is a state being observed or monitored by third party, right? So privacy is very, very important, right? Privacy settings in Facebook, everywhere privacy setting is there. So what is privacy? Privacy means it's a state being observed or not monitored by a third person, right? So nowadays privacy is very, very important. Now we start with the basic fundamental principles called CIA, right? That is called, or AAC, it's called CAA. This is a CAA triad. This is the cornerstones of information security. If you come to, if this also, you may be, if you go for any certification like CH, CISA, CISM everywhere, or if you are conducting any security awareness training, ISMS training, ISO 27000, everything starts with the CIA, right? So I will just give you one heads up. If you know, you know this SOC, right? SOC 2 type 2 audit and all you might have heard, right? SOC stands for Service Organization Control. In that, 5 trusted principles is there. 5 trust principle is there. So in that, CIA will come. Additionally, privacy and security will come. Okay, just I'm telling. So nowadays, privacy it is also, it become a hot cake everywhere. Every country is coming with the privacy law. India is having a privacy law called DPDP Act, right? Data Protection Data Privacy Act, and UAE having a Privacy Act, and for a European citizen there is a privacy law, right? What is that? That is GDPR. Very, very important. This one, GDPR. GDPR stands for General Data Protection Regulatory Act. Even in California, CCPA is there. Okay, so in CSSP we are studying a lot of laws also. That also very, very important. Okay, I will be coming to that. So just understand these words. That is non-repudiation, privacy. Non-repudiation means user cannot deny anything. Okay, privacy means it's a state being observed or monitored by another person. Okay. Yeah.